Hello there, and welcome back. What we're going to do in this video is first review long division. Before we get into the polynomials, we're going to perform long division on integers, just to review the process, because maybe it's been a while. So we're dividing 30 into 8,952. 30 is what we call the divisor. 8,952 is what we call the dividend, the number being divided into. And the result of any division problem is called the quotient. So the way we start long division is we look at 30 and we try to determine how many times it goes into, well, it doesn't go into 8. So that means we include the second digit. So we want to know how many times does 30 go into 89. And 30 divides into 89 twice. It doesn't quite divide in 3 times because 3 times 30 is 90. So it divides in twice. And now we want to figure out how many left over. So remember that we multiplied the 2 that we have there by 30, and that is 60. We subtract that from 89. I'm going to get rid of that underline to make it not look like division. 89 minus 60 is 29. And then we bring down the next number, which is 5. So now we continue the process. How many times does 30 divide into 295 evenly? And that is 9. 9 times 30 is 270. We subtract 270 from 295. And remember, each time that we perform that multiplication and then subtraction, the number left over should be less than 30. So if we ended up with, say, a 35, we know that we could have divided 30 into the number one more time. So in the last step here, we bring down the 2. And now we want to divide 30 into 252. That will go 8 times because 8 times 30 is 240. So we put an 8 here. Oops. We put an 8 there. 8 times 30 is 240. And that means we have 12 left over. We have no more numbers to divide. So that 12 is the remainder. And note that 12 is less than 30. So again, we performed the division correctly. We got a remainder that is less than 30. So what does that remainder mean? Well, remember that this all means that 8,952 is equal to 298 times 30, and then plus 12 that couldn't be divided. So if we were to check that, 298 times 30 plus 12 should equal 8,952. And there's our review of long division.